Cam Reddin, and this is your homecoming on 2SSR FM.
One of Australia's most loved artists is coming to the Shire in just a couple of days, next week, April the 1st. Now, he knows his way around the Sutherland Shire. In fact, I think we might just get away with calling him one of our own. Shannon Noll coming to the Shire on April 1st, performing at the Taren Point Hotel. He's up in Queensland at the moment. His tour is up and running, and he's good enough to give me a couple of minutes on the show this afternoon. Shannon, g'day.
G'day, mate. How are you?
Very well. Look, it's great to have you on the show, Shannon. What do you reckon? Can we call you one of our own? Do you reckon we can get away with that?
Yeah, definitely, mate. Lived in the Shire for a long time. 2 years away, but other than that, it's been the last 8 or 10.
Now, Shannon, you're on tour at the moment, as I say, up in Queensland, up in the other God's country that isn't the Sutherland Shire. How has it all been so far?
Yeah, mate, the tour's been really great. We're playing really well in the band, and it's great. I haven't toured for a while, mate, so it's just been a really lot of fun. And it seems like everyone's having a great time, so thanks for us on that.
That's always good to hear. And I know you did the, it was an acoustic tour a couple of years ago, wasn't it? The In My Youth tour, doing tribute songs of the 80s, things like that as well. Is it good to be back on stage singing some of your own stuff again? Yeah,
definitely, mate, definitely. We've got a full band going this time, so it's been a lot of fun with the band behind me, mate, and everyone's playing really good. So, yeah, it's true. Good to be back.
It seems like there's been a real peak of interest around this tour in particular, possibly more than any others you've done in recent times. Has that been reflected in people rocking up to the gates, really keen to get involved?
Yeah, mate, definitely. I did the big show last night, and it's sold out, mate. You know, and I think most of the crowd are all 18 to 25-year-olds. So it's been terrific. A lot of the stuff on social media at the moment, mate. So yeah, it's sort of making the tour, it's enhancing the tour big time. So it's been a lot of fun. You know?
It'd be good to bounce off people like that, I think, because that's part of touring, right? Isn't it? It's all about having fun. You don't want to take everything so seriously. It's good to get up on stage, have a bit of fun with people. Do you get that sort of jovial interaction with people even when you're on stage as well as off it?
Yeah, definitely, mate. Yeah. A couple of weeks ago, a few guys jumped up on stage and wanted to have a bit of a dance. So, mate, it's all entertainment, mate. So, that's the name of the game. It's not to be taken too seriously, although it is a business and that, but if you're not having fun doing it, mate, you're in the wrong job, I reckon.
Well, Shannon, the tour is coming back to the Shire next week, April the 1st at Taren Point Hotel. What can we expect from the show?
Mate, look, like I said, it's been going very good. I've been playing a lot of my big hits that I've had over the years, mate, and plus put a few new ones in the set, and then a couple of big Aussie covers from around the 80s time as well, mate. So it's been going over really well.
Still a couple of tickets floating around for the Taren Point show. Not too many, though, so get in early to make sure you don't miss out. Shannon, big rest of the tour for you coming up the rest of the year. What can we expect from you after that?
Yeah, mate, hopefully have an album out early in the second half of the year, and once I've got that out, then we'll do a pop national tour. This one winds up mid-July, so there's lots of places I won't get a chance to go to with this tour, so as soon as we release the album, we'll be hitting the road again.
Well, Shannon, I know you're very busy. You've got a show coming up later on tonight, but before I let you go, I just want to get your verdict on something, if I may. When I was back in primary school in the glory days of 2003, when Australian Idol was up and running, you were killing it on there. And Australian Idol was all the rage, so my little primary school thought it would be a good idea to hold a bit of a talent contest. Now, of course, as was the flavour of the day, we all thought we could get up and do it as well as the ones we saw on TV. I've got a couple of seconds of me belting out What About Me as part of a Year 3 talent contest. And Shannon, if we could, I'd love to get your verdict as to whether or not I might have just suppressed this talent for the last few years. Well, if that is an undiscovered talent, I don't know. I was worried you'd run off at the prospect of me having to sing, mate.
Mate, I'll tell you what, I'd like to see how the voice has matured, so you better come along to Taren Point next week, mate, and jump up on stage and bell it out with me once again.
Oh, sold. Love it. I can't say no to that. Shannon Noll, mate, good luck with your performance tonight. Thanks for your time on the show, mate. I really appreciate it.
Good on you, mate. No worries at all. Looking forward to it.
Fantastic. Shannon Noll, Australian artist extraordinaire. What a good bloke too. You see on social media, everyone loves this guy, and it's for a reason. He's performing next week at Taren Point Hotel.
Cam Reddin, and this is your homecoming on 2SSR FM.